Hello YouTube and welcome to the Ides of March channel. I'm here, Brutus, bringing you a battle on matchmade that I recently had against RON-Marcin. We're going to play on Saga River and we're just going to go through the replay here. I'll show you guys how it went down. Just a disclaimer, I know RON-Marcin's been away from the game for a while. However, he was a really good Shogun 2 player. I think he might have won a few tournaments back when Shogun 2 was really popular. But obviously now the game is not what it used to be, so both of us definitely not showing the greatest skill. But it was a fun battle, and I thought I'd just run through it, get this up on the channel, be the first one up there because that's only right. So I'm glad you're visiting the channel, and send in your replays, maybe you'll end up on it, and leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you guys do on YouTube. So let's look at the battle here. We're both going to go for the shrine here. In the middle we have the archery dojo and we have the farmhouse. So I'll go through the armies real quick. I have a Waka Raider's level 5. You'll see his Waka Raider pop up around here. It's going to be level 9, which is a lot stronger than mine. We're going to go, I'm going to get my army out here real quick with my cav. I got 2 Yari cav and I have maybe 3 or 4 light cav. 3 light cav I think. I have a leader gen. Over here I have a vanilla matchlock followed by sword attendants. I have a BP Sam level 7. In the back of my army I have 2 Nodachi level 2. And then I have one more Nodachi here that's going with this matchlock, which is going to be another vanilla matchlock. And then I do have a Daikyu level 5 here. They don't have extended range. This is my second avatar. I do have a 3rd vanilla matchlock Ashigaru followed by Long Yari level 5. We'll look at his army here. So you just heard a hidden unit. That's going to be his Waka Raiders here, level 9. We're going to do a little dance. I'm not willing to risk my level 5 Waka Raiders. We're going to look at his army. This is a rush army, complete rush. He's got 4 level 7 warrior monks. And then at the end he has a level 7 warrior nun. Look at that, 25 attack, 21 defense. But they only have half as many troops as the warrior monks. In the middle here, he's a level 9 BP Sam with Hold Firm. Now, I don't understand this. He upgraded his attendants. One upgrade. They have a morale boost and a defense boost. I'm not sure what the point of that is, but he doesn't have them as meat shields. He has them in back. And then he has his general here. I'm not sure if he was testing out an army or what. Then he has a light cav. But it's a very interesting setup. Now, no meat shields. I have 3 matchlocks, and I'm going to come set up on the hills here. Let's watch from Marcin's point of view for a second. So this is one of those things where you try and get up on the hill, try and get something overlooking his army. We're look here. I'm going to give him the farmhouse. I don't really care for it. I know I have a Daikyu. I have the range advantage. I can sit here and make him come to me. Now, for a rush army, he wants the farmhouse because if I try to kite back, he's going to want to chase me. So I'm going to bring my Yari cav around because I realize I have a cav advantage here. And I'm going to try and get a charge on his Waka Raiders. So let's watch this happen. He's going to hide around the dojo. I see his attendants coming down, so I'm just going to get out of there. One of my guys does get caught here, and he puts up just a horrible fight. I mean, what was that? So I'm going to lose just 1 cav. I'm just going to throw that away. But it's not a big deal. One of his light cavs pops out here. Again, not worried about it. I'm getting good position here. He's halted here. He's going to bring his attendant up here. Now, we're just both making sure neither of us get the shrine. Now, let's pause this. So he's coming forward here, and I think he realized that my Daikyu, we're just going to pick him apart. I'm not sure. I mean, he's a rush army. He should have just been coming the whole way. Maybe he could have gotten to me before I get into position. But now that he stopped for a minute and we had this little dance here, my matchlocks are getting in position, and you're going to watch. That's going to be devastating. So if we watch here, he's going to bring his light cav and go and try and get my matchlocks while they're setting up. Luckily, they are going to get in position. So what I should have done is countercharge with the light cav. He's going to do the same thing on this side. I was busy getting ready for the attack, so I'm going to bring my long area up and put them in a spear wall. My Daikyu are just starting to shoot. You can see the arrows in the air. They're going straight at the BP Sam. Probably not the best target. These guys have no armor, the warrior monks. I should have been targeting them. It's hard to micro everything all at once. I have my 2 Yari cav level 2 in back. I'm going to get back charges in here as long as his attendants don't get in the way. So let's put this in slow-mo and watch this, because this could have been devastating. His light cav are coming in here, and let's just watch this. They're going to take a massive volley. 24, down to 24. Then I'm going to get my warrior monks in here. So let's watch how actually fast this happens. I'm not warrior monks, attendants in there. He's charging with everything he's got. I'm getting into defense here. Same thing on this side. Matchlocks are going to get a great charge here, and then I'm going to get attendants in. I'm going to charge my BP Sam at his warrior monks. I'm going to get a Nodachi in here. I'm going to get another Nodachi in here. I have 4 Nodachi, excuse me, at the battle. I might have said I only had 3. He charges 3 units into my Long Yari, and they're not going to get many kills, but they're going to hold up his army. That's going to allow me to get my Matchlock back, get my Daikyu back, and get these Nodachi in with good charges. So he will win this flank because all I have here is attendants and a Matchlock. He's got a warrior monks who are also taking some damage from my Matchlocks. But it's really going to go south for him on his left flank. Now, my Wako Raiders are here. And hold on, let me just make sure the volume is off here because I'm not sure if it's too loud. I've had that problem in the past, and I don't want that to ruin the battle. So sorry if you're going to miss the sound, but I think this is important. So now I have my cabin back, and his attendants are kind of like jumbled in here. So I'm going to come in, and at first I was going to get a charge on his warrior nuns here, but then I realized I got to turn this battle. My Wako Raiders are losing here. I'm going to get a great back charge on his Wako Raiders, and if we watch here, my Yari Cav get about 15 kills just on the charge alone. That's going to turn the battle. He immediately starts wavering there. I'm also finally going to switch my micro around and target his general. If we look here, now my Long Yari were wavering. They're getting their ass kicked, really. I don't know why, but I inspired them and I rallied here, and my Nodachi are in the fight, and I'm just trying to hold the line at this point. My Matchlocks are getting a good charge, and if we look here, I completely won this flank. I got 2 back charges in with my Yari Cav against his line, and that's just going to do it there. I do try and get a light cav back charge on his warrior monks here. Doesn't go too well. He's going to bring a light cav out of hiding. Level 5, again, strange unit, not sure what the point is. I'm going to get a charge on them, and that's not going to go well for that light cav. So pretty much I'm going to wrap this up here. I completely won this flank. Only lost 4 Matchlocks, even with that light cav charge. He has 2 attendants, actually just capturing dojos at this point. He did win this flank, as I said he would. This was my weak flank, but luckily my middle held here. And my Nodachi, I was able to hit Bonsai on both of them. So that's going to really help. And I got in stand and fight. So if we look, my units have some pretty good stats, even though his have some, that BP Sam, 27 defense with hold firm. That's pretty insane. The whole time, though, my Matchlock's been shooting at him. My Daikyu, you know, not crazy kills, but now they're really going to start to rack it up. And this one's going to be over. So it was fun. It was a good battle. Again, I don't know why he didn't have his attendants in front, so that could have changed things. And if he had gotten into my Matchlocks, that could have changed things. On this side, he should have tried to go around. On this side, he couldn't, obviously, because I had my Yari Cav over here. So that obviously didn't give him much leeway. And he couldn't really sit here because I did have a Daikyu in the forest that was just going to start picking apart his units. So really good game, the RON-Marcin. I'm glad we met on matchmade because these days it's quite hard to get a good opponent on matchmade if you get an opponent at all. I'm sure anyone who's still playing Shogun knows the frustration of that. Yeah, RON-Marcin, great player and great guy, so that was a good one. And a good battle on matchmade. And we'll get into the stats here and show you what really the killing units were. Because I've been over this replay just before this. I usually go through a replay before I record it. And his units did have a lot of kills, but it just wasn't enough against the army that I had brought. And we'll see that in the stats. His warrior monks, level 7. So he did waste a lot of cost effectiveness on weird upgrades. Light cav level 5, couple of attendants with 1 upgrade. It was definitely a strange army, and I think he was probably trying something out, so I probably got lucky in that sense. but I'm not complaining. So I brought almost 1,800 people. He brought 400 less people, essentially. And so you'll see the kills are actually pretty similar. I didn't even kill that many units, but I killed high-level units, and that was really the difference. My priciest unit was probably my Daikyo and then my BP Sam, and my BP Sam led with kills. My Arikev, they were getting kills in back. My Nodachi held the line. My Waka Raiders, this was big because 75 kills against his Waka Raiders is pretty huge because his was level 9 and mine was only level 5, so that's pretty big. Again, my units didn't really do that well. My long area here, 53 kills, and they basically just held the line. 53 for a level 5 Yari. Long area is not great. It's not great at all, especially when they were in Spear Wall. But it held his units from getting into my gen, getting into my ranged units. And if we look at him, his kill count way higher than mine. Look at that. All his units well over 100 kills. Now, at level 7 and level 9, this is not cost effective. A level 9 BP Sam should have 200, probably more kills. Same with these Warrior Monks, 100, they should have upwards of 150. Down here, this one only had 76. Warrior Nuns, again, a strange unit, 75 men. I don't think it's worth it, but, I do see people bring it. His light cav, so 2 of his light cav got shot to pieces. These were these down here. The other one got caught by my cav. That was the level 5 one. And I'm not even sure about these other light cav, where they even were or what happened to them. And then he had 2 attendants upgraded to level 1 that were just capturing dojos, and then the other 2 didn't really do much either. Now, if these were meat shields in front of these units, this could have been an entirely different game. And I'm not sure how it would have played out. He probably would have beat me because it would be tough to kill these guys if I don't get a charge bonus and they don't get shot up by my matchlocks, essentially. So, good game to RON-Marcin. Welcome to the Ides channel. You'll be seeing a lot more battles like this. I'm sure you'll be seeing 2v2s. And you won't be seeing just from Shogun, obviously. You'll be seeing Attila, you'll be seeing Rome, and a lot of other games, I'm sure. So make sure to stay posted, check back with us, and I hope you guys are ready for to see some good battles and some good strategy on here. So welcome, and thanks for watching.